Hi guys, this is Spartan765. Today I'm going to do a video to show you guys how to disassemble a mosin nagant bolt. This goes for all mosin nagant bolts, whether you got a Russian one, Romanian one, Finnish one, whatever the hell you got, it's the same. Okay, first step is lift up on your bolt, or your bolt handle, pull it back. To get it out, pull the trigger all the way, slide it out. Set your rifle aside. Okay, now, first step in disassembling your bolt, your mosin nagant bolt, is to twist the cocking piece. Hold the bolt handle right here. It's the bolt handle. Twist your cocking piece counterclockwise, like that. Then you can pull off your bolt head and your connecting bar, right there. Now to get your bolt head off your connecting bar, twist it clockwise, or what is that? Clockwise. Yeah, twist it clockwise. And pull it out until it won't go anymore. Pull it off. Set those pieces aside. Now, the next part is to get the cocking piece off and the firing pin. How you do this? Grab your bolt, and it takes quite a bit of force. Make sure you're not going at an angle or anything. Push straight down in your bolt. Whoops. And if it's stuck on there, which this one appears to be, here's your mosin nagant tool that you get. That's for taking apart the bolt and firing pin depth. I'll get into that later. If it's stuck on there, take your tool on there, push down again. Put the tool right on this flat piece, or you can even use your connecting bar if you want to. Personally, I'm going to use the connecting bar because I think that's easier. Push down, and then twist your cocking piece off. Now this one here is a little stubborn. I don't know why. It just is. It doesn't twist on and off smoothly. And no, the threads aren't crossed. It just has never done it. There you go. Okay, now that comes off. Then remove your firing pin, obviously, from the bolt body. Just pull it out. Firing pin spring, and firing pin. Okay, let's go over the pieces. You got your cocking piece, your connecting bar, your firing pin spring, your bolt body, and your bolt head, and this is the extractor, but you don't take that off. That's just on there. You can take it off, but you shouldn't take it off because you're probably going to wreck it taking it off. Okay, now, in order to put the mosin nagant bolt back together, you don't need any tools. The only thing this is for is really to size it. Like there's two numbers on here. There's 95 and 75. I don't know what the hell it means. It's for your firing pin depth. I don't need to do that because I've taken it apart enough times I know just by looking at it. But if you don't know, you got to use this. Okay, now we'll put it back together. First step is replace the firing pin spring, like so. Then take your bolt body, insert the firing pin and firing pin spring back in. Then, like I said here, this one came off kind of hard. Normal mosins don't. I got 3 mosins. The other ones all come off good. This one here, it's just stubborn. I don't know. The threads aren't crossed. It's not stripped or anything. It's just stubborn. Okay. Now, to replace the cocking piece, push down. Just twist it right back on. This one's starting to get stubborn again. Put the connecting bar on there. You don't have to do this normally, but this is just because it's being stubborn. And if you don't really have, once you get it threaded, you don't have to hold this anymore and push down and do. If yours is stubborn, you can just take your connecting bar and just twist it right in there. You're going to want to go here, TC, till your screw gets about flush, and that's usually about right where you want it. And then to check, and then put your bolt head back in your connecting bar, and put your connecting bar back on. Oh yeah, and you got to make sure that there's this piece here that's, let me just move it. And that's the way this was designed too, so you can use the connecting bar as a tool also if you lose your actual tool. Now there's a flat part and there's a wide part. The skinny part has to be perpendicular, or it has to be like this. It can't be like that. It has to be like this when you put it back together. See? Like this, not like that. Like that, okay? And put your connecting bar and your bolt head back on. And you gotta position that, then to lock this, just lift it up. There's a little nub here that goes right in the piece in the bolt head, right there. Now, here's your firing pin is pushed out. This is what you'd use that tool for. There's a tall notch right there and a shallow notch. You don't want the firing to be touching in the tall notch, the firing pin to be touching in the tall notch. You want it to be touching in the shallow notch. Okay. Now as we put it back together and check here, let me see. It obviously touches in the shallow, but does it touch in the tall? Nope, it does not touch in the tall either. So let's put it back together. And now to reset the bolt, grab your bolt, your cocking piece, grab your bolt handle, pull it back, and then twist it like that to reset it. Then it's ready to insert back into the firearm, or the mosin nagant, obviously. Just take it in, just push it right in like that. Make sure it's unloaded, obviously. Do a function check, pull the trigger. Does it work? Good. See if the safety works, pull it back. Safety works. Opens up. Everything's good to go. There you are. That's how you disassemble and reassemble a mosin nagant bolt. You got any questions or comments, send me a message, Spartan765 out.